This podcast is sponsored by Relevant. It's a new iOS app to consolidate the media you want to see in a place you control. With Relevant, you stay up to date with things you're actually interested in. You tell Relevant what's relevant to you, and you'll be given all the content you love from all across the internet, all in one place. It's available on iOS devices and coming soon to Android. Be the first to know with Relevant.
So we're here at L-Tri-C on WXLV-THE. We are currently live in the cafeteria on WXLV, and we want to apologize.
I'm so sorry.
You have to listen to us for the next hour. Man, you're in for a treat. I'm just sitting here imagining people like, just walking out of the cafeteria right now, just like, nope.
You know what? I'll go eat at the diner today instead.
The diner goes up, like, just blows up.
Every time we go live.
People start eating in the bathroom. They're like, I'll get some privacy in the bathroom.
Everyone's going to be bringing it to 212. Anyway.
All right, so that was a great intro. So we're the Poorly Edited Podcast. We are recording live right now. We're a podcast,
Wait, really?
So we go on a bunch of different sites. I'm Storm the Intern. That's my YouTube name. Or I'm just Storm. By my side, I have my co-host.
Chandler Davis.
Oh, what a name. And then next to him.
My name is Coffee Guy.
And
Patrick actually has a mic.
Lilly.
Oh, Patrick Lilly. And our guest today.
What up, pimps? My name's Ryan Flynn.
Okay. Can't say that on air.
Oh, can you? No, you can.
Can you? Oh, you can. Sorry.
This just in. You can say that.
All right, so
what's the podcast? Can anybody explain? You know, Patrick, can you explain?
yeah,
what the
Patrick
podcast is?
hasn't had a mic.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Can we talk about how Lamont is like still trying to figure this out right now? And he's just like touching my shoulders.
So this is also a video podcast where we're filming everything live in the studio. So, you know, you can check that out on YouTube probably next week when that goes up. And
does that look okay to you?
that looks really good. Thanks, Lamont.
Yeah,
Lamont
thanks,
is actually
Lamont.
recording today instead of Josh Brennan. He's very ill today.
In classic fashion.
In classic Josh Brennan fashion. But yeah, so the podcast essentially is just what we do here is it's a platform to discover and discuss creative projects and bring on creative people and just talk about all the cool stuff that's going on around here, because there's a lot of people doing just super talented, doing super amazing things, and we want to give a voice to that. So
All right, one quick thing. We are live on Twitter. We want you to tweet in.
Oh, yeah.
Tweet us toxic things. Tweet us bad question. Tweet us the crappiest stuff you can tweet us.
we just memes.
Social security numbers, credit card numbers.
I don't know.
We want all of that good stuff. Send it over.
Also, we're on Snapchat, so add us on Snapchat at the poorly
are on
edited.
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
It's just Snapchat is just poorly edited. You can just add poorly edited on Snapchat.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
first thing we always do is we talk about our creative endeavors. And we're
Very
going to
minimal.
start with Patrick. You got any creative endeavors? How's that board game coming?
It's going real slow.
Cool.
We pretty much just decided to change everything about it, so
Right.
Yeah.
that's gonna be a thing.
Because after our playtest, someone told us that they were like, I think the target audience for this board game would be, I think a 3-year-old could play this.
You got real offended by that.
Yeah, and I was like, that's pretty raw. But so we're trying to change everything up so that isn't an opinion someone has. Yeah, so that was
You're making
really
a board
took us
game?
down a peg.
It's for game
Oh, yeah.
design
So
class.
it's equivalent to Hungry Hippos.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Why do they have
is a
such high
good
standards for a board game?
I don't know, man.
Like it's a toy.
So
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there in the board game.
So Chandler walks into the bar I'm working at, and right behind me, there's Hungry Hippo in this bar where people are like getting
What's
drunk.
with that?
Remember that?
Yeah.
There's just board games.
Like, who's gonna do that at a college bar?
That's it. It's a college bar.
That's why.
We're getting to you later, Storm, about that. By the
Yeah,
way,
well,
you're in for it.
yeah.
I haven't seen you since that night, so you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
So stay tuned for that.
Storm, can you take those off, please? Kind of a little distracting.
Storm hurt his eyes, and now he's wearing like Cyclops glasses from
Baby
X-Men.
shades.
And is that what it is? Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
Are you an optometrist?
Yes.
What is that?
All
what
right,
it is?
let's move on.
Why are you looking at me?
Patrick
I don't
should know.
All right, so on another subject, Ryan Flynn is here. I don't really know Ryan Flynn, so I'm in for a treat.
Hey, dude.
You are
He's
in for a
great.
treat. Ryan is
doll.
great.
All right, so Ryan, we're going to get to you before we end the first segment. Just tell us Who are you?
Okay. Well,
What's your
Ryan.
favorite color? What's your favorite food?
I like green and blue. I like burritos a lot, yo.
Do you like Cali burrito?
Yeah, I do like Cali burrito, man. I do the Nepenthe, the falafel. Sorry, the falafel's really good at Cali burrito. Anyway.
Why are you on the show? We invited you for a reason.
Okay, I'm here to plug my creative endeavors.
Like, what is?
I'm here to
what are
plug
you?
my solo project. I call myself Mungo.
That's a sweet name.
Thank you.
And is that music?
It's music, yeah. It's
Okay.
like electronic music.
Sweet.
Peep me out at mungomusic.bandcamp.com. Also, I'm here to plug my band. We're called Tavertein.
This is too early in the show. We do this at the end of the show. We just want to know what you do.
Dude, I'm just here for the plugs, guys. I don't care about this.
He just leaves.
Gets up and walks out.
He just says that and he leaves.
Really don't care about it.
Tavertein.bandcamp.com.
Closes the door.
This is why I truly think we are more poorly executed than poorly edited.
It's
but-
true.
Okay, nobody told me anything about this, so I just kind of showed up.
Your girlfriend or security can walk him out. And
Yeah.
Mrs. Coffee Guy is actually here today.
Yeah, Mrs. Coffee Guy is in the back in the normal lurking position
Yep,
that people tend to assume for some reason down here. It's a. Are you gonna say something?
No, I'm just doing that.
She's
All right.
just really lurking now.
Ryan
looming.
Flynn. Okay, so kind of started off on the wrong foot here. We want to know more about you. What do you love? What is something that just fills you with passion?
Gummy bears.
Honestly, I like food. I
right.
love to eat.
Yeah,
Has food ever
that's a great
inspired
answer.
music?
So more about food.
Mexican food, man. Like
Okay.
burritos, dude. Tacos.
All right.
Quesadillas.
They're quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
Is that real? That's
No.
not real.
No,
Storm, you're feeding me misinformation.
dude, that's the American way. That's how it looks spelled. Quesadilla.
I'm pretty sure it's spelled.
I speak American.
Are you whatsoever cultured, like at all?
I know it's a joke. Lived in southern Texas. Best Mexican food ever.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That
like
makes
hole in
sense.
the walls. Literally, there was a hole in the wall once. There was an actual hole in the wall.
Was there food there? Or
Yes,
was it
yes,
just a
yes.
hole in the
Food,
wall?
But
Just seeped
that didn't
out.
matter because Mexican food's good there, and there was a hole in the wall.
Reach in.
I
Reach
feel
into
like,
the hole.
I feel like you're describing
Order
this
up.
too vague. Because the way you're describing it sounds intimidating. I'm not gonna.
It is. It's scary. It's scary. I walk in. There's a hole in the wall.
What are you gonna do?
But how
If
do
you don't get that joke, old scummy places are called hole in the walls. I don't know if you got.
I don't feel like it's a joke. I feel like you're
it's just a
actually.
Oh no.
implying
There was a hole in
There
that
is
wall.
an eating
Was
establishment.
that like the kitchen or something?
Nope.
just a
Dining
whole,
room. Hole in the wall.
the whole wall.
Is it a
All
window?
right. Well,
Well, we
There's the
also
whole
sort
wall.
of skipped over a couple people. Chandler, are you doing anything cool right now? Or no?
No, not at all. I was doing some music stuff yesterday with a friend of mine.
What kind of music? Like ukulele stuff?
Yeah, some of that, some digital stuff. I showed him FL Studio, showed him the light,
That's
and now he's really into that. And also editing of the new vlog for this week that still needs to go up. It's the Comic-Con vlog.
cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Comic-Con was so fun. I can't wait to do it again. I think it's coming around in December again. We should get a panel. We should get a panel for Comic-Con.
Yeah,
actually panels at the
about our
Comic-Con?
25
Yeah.
subscriber count
Wow.
should probably
Yeah,
warrant a
dude.
panel.
Kind of a big
Huge
deal.
turnout.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Hand out pens.
Hand out. We're getting the merch soon. You're gonna have stickers. You're gonna
That's
have
the plan.
T-shirts. It's gonna be lit.
Chapstick.
Chapsticks.
All right. So
we should
if
do
we're
that.
going around
Crayons?
doing creative stuff, Coffee Guy, what's up?
You caught me mid-sip. I'm sorry. So most of the free time that I've had, I've spent trying to edit last week's live show so that it can go up. What, tomorrow? Oh, geez.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. First time using Premiere, so that's been an experience. But it's coming together
How do
nicely.
you like
I'm having
Premiere?
fun. It's fine. I don't have a whole lot to compare it to. I know you're
So-
off the Premiere bandwagon now, aren't you,
Right
Chandler?
now for a little bit. I'm a little
whatever.
upset with Premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's a love-hate relationship.
so when you were
Mostly
doing it, did you link them together when you were cutting?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I was just curious about that.
I have to go back and sort of make it a little more polished and get it all in one track, but yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave it.
How much time's left in this segment? Thanks, Patrick.
Oh, thank you so much. You
feel
just
like
waved
I-
at it.
So I'm not doing anything creative.
Really?
Because I work with little kids now.
What? Do you mean that? No. He's a teacher.
Yeah,
Teacher's
so
aide.
I have like a really weird set of jobs. I get, first I work with little kids.
Teacher's aide.
Yeah. I'm a teacher's aide.
And then you're a DJ. You're DJ Storm.
Yeah, I'm DJ Storm. And I see people
At a
are like,
bar,
that
right?
sounds like
At a
a
bar.
really exciting job. And
No.
I'm like, not exciting. Nope. I love the job, but it's not. I'm like not DJing. I go to bars and lead trivia. It's fun, but people are like, so you like are like a big DJ. You go like do like
Just on the table.
yeah, and I'm like, not gonna lie to you.
You gotta own that.
I do own it. I'm all about it. But
Are you just spinning records
That's
all
what you
night
want
long?
to do, isn't it? Right?
what?
You want to be like a DJ, don't you? Or like
I
a
don't
radio
know what I
host or
want to
something?
do with my life. Let's just
Shout
be
out the
real.
DJ you work for.
General studies.
Yeah, no. He DJ Urenko. He like
The only
plugs
DJ
us.
in the
He
Lehigh
plugs
Valley.
us.
He does.
Oh, really?
He tells the people we do trivia with about my podcast.
Really?
About the podcast. Yeah.
That's
Why?
crazy. It's all Storm's podcast. This just in. It's just his.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nice
can I
job,
interrupt
Storm.
1 second?
Go for it.
My girlfriend just texted me and said, "What the hell am I listening to?"
It's great. We lit. Personally, I think that the DJ experience comes in handy when you use it to lead your friends astray,
Yeah.
to come out and see you all the way in Kutztown.
All the
And
way to-
then,
how long did that take you, Chandler?
Well,
It's like a 30-minute drive.
I was like, well, for me to drive all the way home was an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, so we go out
Didn't
there.
Barb take you?
Yeah, well,
So
she
shut up.
drove.
You drove 30 minutes.
Yeah, but she drove. You
All
should
right,
be.
all right. Continue with the story.
You wasted my time.
Okay.
Instead of my gas.
All right.
Mostly. But we get out there, and I was with Patrick, right, Pat? You can
I
vouch.
was there. Yeah, it happened.
He was there, and we get out there. Because Storm was like, hey, help me out. Come out to this trivia I'm doing for the DJ, at this bar in Kutztown. And we're like, okay, cool. Are you
You're
sure
a nice
that we.
guy, so you
Yeah,
can.
of course. I want to help out my boy. And so we go out there, and I was like, Storm, are you sure it's cool, like that we're there and stuff? You got all that checked out? He's like, yeah, it's cool. So we get out there. We got this group together, to come out and do trivia and help him out
At the bar.
at the bar. And then
Wait, how old are you?
I'm how old? 20.
You're 20.
I just turned 20.
job,
I'm
man.
12 years old. Yeah. So we get there and they're like, okay, we sit down and they're like, can we see IDs? And I'm like, oh,
No, actually, you can't.
and only one of us was over 21. And then we all took out my ID. And my ID, I look like a child also. Like I'm completely shaved and everything. So she just takes one look. She barely even had to read the birthday just to know. And then she's like, like you guys gotta leave.
can't
And I'm
be
like,
in here.
and just as soon as she said that, I look at Storm and he. And we're like, okay, well, I guess thanks. We drove an hour to come out to be kicked out of this bar tonight.
Yeah, so it says minors can't be there, right? And so minors in my mind is 18 and under.
Like coal miners.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Are you, what?
Because like when it says minors anywhere else, it's 18 or under. It's like, that's a minor because
Okay.
you hit adulthood when you turn 18.
Sure.
So I was like, oh, you can come into the bar. You just
That makes
can't drink.
sense.
Yeah, so to me,
Oh, yeah. I mean, that doesn't make, I'm still very mad at you.
well,
Yeah, we're all
you're
still
not.
We got
very,
ice
You're
cream
fine.
though after those.
we did, there's
yeah,
this,
you guys
place
had a
is
good
awesome.
time after.
we did a really good time.
I don't actually feel
Where'd
bad
you go?
at
I
all.
didn't hear that.
It's, what was the name of that
It was
place?
like Pops or something.
Pops? Yeah, it was like this
Malt
cool,
shop.
like old-timey, like they were playing like doo-wop music and, just kind of the old style ice cream serving kind of deal.
Oh yeah, that sounds like
It was-
a terrible time.
It was so fun.
When we walked in, there was doo-wop playing. Chandler's face lit up.
I love doo-wop music. That's like my happy
It's
music.
the happiest I've ever seen you.
Yeah, it's very rare.
It's probably short-lived.
Very short-lived. Yeah, so in the next segment, we're going to be talking, probably just ripping on Storm a little more, and we're going to be talking about Ryan Flynn, his band Tavertein, his solo career, and
I'll be your
and,
DJ.
What does that entail?
is this a collab?
I will bring up my equipment and DJ your music.
Oh, thanks, man. That sounds great.
Making connections
You-
for
Because
life.
I won't
heard it
make your
here
music.
This
But
was
if
all
you're
staged.
singing over your music, like, are you like playing instruments and stuff?
I sing a little bit. Well, if you call it singing, I talk.
I heard it. I liked it.
So the way it would work is, We'll get back to that. Okay, and
Cliffhanger.
this is the break in our first segment. All right, welcome back to the Poorly Edited Podcast. Remember, we are live on Twitter at Poorly Edited Pod. That is at Poorly Edited Pod or hashtag Poorly Edited Podcast. Chandler, take it away.
Well, for Ryan, we want to grill you a little bit because, I mean, you're a musician. I think that's so cool. And I know I dabble in music very poorly. And the coffee guy I know as well. You do music things.
Yeah.
So, and Storm's a DJ. So, I mean, like we really like that medium.
I was excited to have you on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you.
I'm excited to talk to you.
I didn't know who
I was
you were.
talking to you about stuff last night, and I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things I'd like to know, and I think there's a lot of people who want to get inside kind of the headspace of how to make, whether it be electronic music or rock or whatever. I mean, what do you consider your band Tavertein in terms of genre?
Okay, so my band Tavertein, I would say we're like alternative indie rock, and like a little jazzy, a little punky.
Yeah, I agree. I actually listened to all of your stuff last night, and I think that's one. It was really good. I really liked all of it, and two, I think
Thank you.
It definitely does have a little bit of a jazzy sort of rhythm to it.
Yeah, my one guitarist, he's really into like jazz, so that's kind of where it comes from.
So how did you guys like get started? Did you all just get together? Is it like friends of yours that all just came together and you're like, let's do music?
So I actually joined the band after they were kind of established. They were under a different name. They were first called Male of Michigan. But their drummer, he went into the Air Force.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he had no time at all. He was always out doing his thing,
doing Air Force things,
flying planes and whatnot.
Does he drum while he does that?
No, that's why they needed me, But
I mean, like fly planes and drum simultaneously.
Oh. I don't know.
I think you could pull that off.
No. I don't think he can pull it off.
How long have you guys been together?
So we've probably been doing our thing for like about 2 years. Like they've been a thing since 2013.
Oh wow.
I joined up like about 2 years ago, and together we wrote the Songs for Tuppy EP.
Did they have anything recorded before that? I mean, you said 2013, right? They've been out.
Yeah, they had some cell phone recordings, very bad.
Yeah. Well, then you
Gotta be
came
honest.
along, and you're actually the one who records and mixes this stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have all your own equipment and everything, and you kind of you were the glue.
Yes.
Wow.
You could say that. Yeah.
Wow.
Were you the only person who actually had experience doing that sort of thing? And
Well, my one buddy Jake, he used to go here actually. We were both sound majors. Well, I still am. He now works at Morgan Seafood Restaurant, I believe.
That's better.
So he helped out a little bit, but I kind of oversaw the recording, and since I was the one whose house we did it at, I kind of did all the mixing as well.
Did you do it in your basement?
I did.
Oh, that's so indie.
Yeah, and it was also very limited equipment, but we made do.
so how much equipment are we talking about? Because I know you said that you actually recorded the drums with one microphone.
Yeah,
And
one.
It sounds pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, that's the power of mixing. If you do the right stuff, you can make one microphone work.
Like we can't. Like we're incapable of.
No, yeah, this is a train wreck every time.
Oh,
so
yeah. It's
it's taken me days to
You should-
edit one video. So.
So do you guys do a lot of live shows? You do a lot of live. I saw you. Is that the alternative? What is that place called?
The Alternative Gallery.
Gallery. Yeah.
In Allentown.
In Allentown. So you guys play there a lot?
Yeah, I believe we played there like twice.
Is there any
That's
way
a lot.
people can look at like upcoming shows that you have going on? I'm pretty
You
sure
have an
you guys.
event calendar?
Right. Yeah.
Well, we have a Facebook page and an Instagram page.
Okay.
That about does it, really.
That's all you need at this point.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we don't have any shows coming up at the moment because our one guitarist, he goes to Westchester, so it's a little bit hard to get him to come back.
yeah.
Over the summer, though, we were banging out the shows, but I don't know when the next one is, honestly.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So the summer is when you guys are more active. I mean, I think that's fine. Everyone's usually pretty busy during the school year.
Hopefully, over winter break, we'll have a show or two coming up, though.
That'd be cool.
Yo, we should go out there.
I would definitely like to do that. I'm actually a pretty big fan.
That would be so sick.
You have a fan sitting
Yeah.
right here. I'm a fan too.
We could have a live table. Where we
could have a
broadcasting live.
Yeah,
We're
for sure.
broadcasting live.
Yeah, I don't know what Storm's been doing the past 2 minutes, but he's back now.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, well, I've been setting up at the end of the segment. We're going to listen to one of your songs.
Awesome.
Whoa, you get to hear it live.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think like since we're talking about it, we should give everybody a chance to listen to it.
No, disagree entirely.
Well, Chris was actually preparing something.
No, I already talked to Chris about it.
I know.
Just now. This whole business meeting just occurred.
Wow.
Well, during
All right,
the
so I
segment.
It
guess
was really confusing.
let's go into that song. You wanna play it now?
No.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Sure.
All right, let's do it.
It's called this one's called Glacier.
Tempting feeling, tension you made. I'm sick feeling like I'm to blame for the things that we do all night. You're going, pick up your own. Tell me don't say I push you off. Spineless grow up, tell me that glad. And don't make me the villain. Time so I'll go and be found on my own. Is it what to think of me that I am without you? They're holding me back. And like sometimes there is more beat from these eyes that look like I'll take the shit I have. Had it all done with it pack up. Nothing's legal, that's when I guess you have nothing. You hold me down. Let me go, you hold me down, you hold me back. I said it twice now, it's infectious, screwed me up in every way. How'd I think that you care for me? Look at me now, me and myself. You just came from you and yourself. You have to be blind or destroy if you think I'll stay around. I don't need you holding my hand like you hold me. I am my own person. One will be found now. 'Cause I gave you 10 years to you and your mercies. Please tell me so I'll go and be found on my own.
Take a break and enjoy some Halloween festivities. It's sponsored by the Art Club and the Psychology Club.
Let's all go crash that as a group.
It's not crashing if we're invited.
20th? That's a good point. They literally invited everybody.
Everyone's invited except you guys. So Ryan,
Yeah.
that song that we just heard, can you tell us a little
I
bit about
liked it.
that? What was that?
All right, so that one again is called Glacier. Well, I can tell you a little bit about the songwriting process, though.
Yeah.
So, my guitarist Niall, he comes to us with a riff, right?
Okay.
And then,
A guitar riff, right?
yeah,
Okay.
he comes in with like this main idea, and then myself, my bassist Selena, and my other guitarist Jake, we kind of shape it up, change some things around. And then Liam, my singer, he'll come in, write the lyrics, and that's basically how the process goes.
And then you record it, then you mix it. And
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
you put it on Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Bandcamp.
Bandcamp's great, honestly. It's a really great place to host music, although I don't put anything of mine on Bandcamp.
Is anything of yours worth putting on Bandcamp?
No. I have one song on Bandcamp.
I'm just
actually.
making sure everybody knows.
Yeah. What about you, Coffee Guy?
No, I have nothing.
What do you have on Bandcamp?
I have nothing on Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also nothing of mine is worth putting on Bandcamp. So
Well, at least we're being honest here. What about you, Storm?
No.
I'm just kidding. I already.
Hey, bro, I have original music. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. I've been playing instruments since I was like 4.
That doesn't count.
I've been playing.
well, you told us you had nothing creative going on today.
Yeah.
So
I think.
No, just nothing right now.
okay.
except getting your friends into a bar and then getting them kicked
I don't
out.
feel bad at all. You had a
Still
good time
not
that
over
night. All right, so your internship director, Storm, is here. We're going to be doing your internship evaluation. This is a really important time in your day. Okay?
What?
No?
Okay.
Yeah. So you better step up.
I didn't approve this.
Or I'm going. You don't have to. All right. So first question for your internship evaluation is, what's the dumbest thing you have seen someone else do?
Come on this show.
That's
All
that's
right.
good.
All right. No, that wasn't good. That was like a C. Patrick.
Someone
Patrick,
else did?
Yeah. What's something dumb you've seen someone else do?
Can you come back to me?
Yeah. All right, Ryan.
Definitely not prepared for this. Please repeat the question.
Oh, okay. What's the dumbest thing you have seen someone else do?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, Patrick.
I think everyone's
Not Patrick.
I think everyone's too smart.
Can I tell you about the dumbest thing I did recently? I honestly don't even want to tell people I did something this stupid, but here we go. So I was coming home from work a couple weeks ago, and I parked in my parking spot, and I turned my car off, and my key wouldn't come out of my car. I'm like, why is my key not coming out of my car? So I try to turn it on. My car's not turning on. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, well, Mrs. Coffee Guy's home, so I'll just, she can let me in the house or the apartment rather. And I got in my apartment. I'm like, so I don't really know if you can help me at all, but I can't get my key out of my car. So I'm like, can you come down and help me? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I get in my car and I'm like, well, maybe it's something to do with my parking brake. So I take my parking brake off and I start backing up. I walked out of my car while my car was still in drive.
Nice.
That's it.
All right, next question. What is your least favorite musician? What is a musician you hate? Chandler, you're up first.
That's not fair.
Coffee Guy, that was a B+ on that story.
Wow.
A B, what is an A?
Well, yeah, what do you have to do for an A?
Well, it wasn't the right. It wasn't the right answer.
It wasn't the right topic, but it was a good example.
Oh, wow. So you got points out for that, I see. So least favorite musician, I don't like country music. So you could almost say like anybody who's in that genre would fall
least
into that.
favorite musician.
But my least favorite musician, I frankly don't much enjoy like Ray Sherman. Not a huge fan
No
of
idea
that.
who that is.
He's
Ray
a rapper.
Sherman? Sherman.
Ray Sherbert. I don't
The
much.
two of those guys?
I guess. Oh, they're two people?
Oh, yeah, they're real weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Migos, I'm also not that much of a fan of. I'm just not a fan of like that it just feels very impersonal, that style of music, like trap and some of it. I mean, some of it really bumps, but like I just can't get into it. There's just not enough substance, I'm just not a big fan.
All right, Patrick, that was a B.
Oh,
I'll give you a B for that one.
fine. I'll take it.
What's your
Do you get the internship for a B, or do you have to have like straight A's?
No, you already have the
doing an
internship.
What does your
I'm
GPA have to be?
What?
Is this paid?
Is this a paid
paid
internship?
internship?
No.
Can I walk out of the interview?
No.
Yeah, you can actually.
Okay,
yeah.
just answer the question. Answer the
No.
question. What's your
I'd have
least?
to go with something similar to Chandler. I don't really enjoy that genre of music.
All right, C-. That wasn't a real answer.
Yeah, you just piggyback.
Ryan.
Surprised you got a C.
I got one grade.
What do you have to
one
do to get
letter
a
grade
bad
lower
grade?
than Chandler for completely copying his answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Coffee Guy, who's like the least favorite musician you have?
So I don't like. I'm trying to remember. I think it's Beyonce. I don't like Beyonce.
You don't like Beyonce?
No.
That's an
I'm
actual
also.
answer.
Other than like one or two songs, I really don't like Adele.
Wow.
All right. See, that was a really interesting answer. I'll give you an A-.
I like Rolling in the Deep. And
Okay.
That's pretty much
What about Chasing Pavements?
I don't even know if I know that song.
I don't know that song either. Wow. All right, next question. I want to hear a bad boss story. Like a story where you and your boss did not get along.
I have another good one for this.
Okay, go ahead.
So my first job out of high school was working for an HVAC company.
I'm so sorry.
And
What is that again?
HVAC, heating, and
Okay, right.
that sort of stuff. I'll just cut to the chase. The guy stopped paying his taxes, and they shut down his company because, as it turns out, the IRS doesn't like it when you don't pay your taxes.
Really?
And everyone got laid off.
That's like the only thing they care about. That's literally it.
I'm pretty sure that's like their whole thing.
And
A+.
then
It's a great
claim to
answer.
fame.
I almost applied after that for a guitar store called Guitar Villa, and a couple years ago they got in trouble because they weren't paying their taxes. So that almost happened to me twice in a row, and yeah.
A+. Patrick, you're up.
My bosses have been nice. I don't have anything. I've had two
Yeah,
jobs,
I get
and
along
both
with my
times
boss.
They've been all right.
I get along with all my bosses. I've never had a problem with my bosses.
What about you, Storm?
Well, a boss. There's some real suspicious stuff going on.
DJ Uranko?
And no, great dude. My first job was at a Subway. I called out my boss on the phone. Next day I was fired.
What?
That's great.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I asked her why I wasn't getting... So apparently the policy is after 8 o'clock, you are not getting paid.
What?
What?
And...
Does it close at 8? I'm guessing.
No. So
Storm just lives in Subway.
I have to clean up until like 8:15. And I was like, why am I not getting paid for those extra 15 minutes? I literally have to stay and
What do
clean.
you want, 25 cents?
Yes, if I'm staying and I'm required to stay, you're going to pay me, right?
No.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's like, you have to pay me.
Yeah, it's child labor laws.
So I called her out. I was like, why am I not getting paid? Fired the next day.
Is she allowed to fire you for that?
Well, if that's not why she fired me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
She fired you because you're asking too many questions.
Yeah.
She's like,
Now,
shut him up.
Mrs. Coffee Guy used to work at Subway. Can you confirm any of what Storm was talking about?
Oh, what if
I was
she was the
actually his
person?
boss. I was the one that did. I'm so sorry.
Wow, plot twist.
Don't apologize.
That makes a lot of sense now.
All right, one last question. What is something objective that you hate with a passion? Like linguine. Just something so random that you just despise.
On the subject of food, I really don't like sweet potatoes.
No. That's not something you despise. Like, I mean, like a car tire. Just something that
car tire?
No, just something really random that doesn't.
I really don't like the shirt you're wearing today.
Okay, again, not.
He's wearing an Eagles jersey.
Okay.
Well, maybe you need to set the tone here, Storm. How about you come up with something?
All right, something that I just despise. I despise alarm clock sounds. Like,
what?
You know the sounds that come out of the alarm clock?
You can change those.
Isn't that sort of the same thing as not liking sweet potatoes, though?
That's
like
the
if you don't
same
like
thing.
sweet potatoes.
Well, no.
Yeah, sweet
I'm talking
potatoes,
like
alarm
when
clocks.
I hear it, like I get furious.
Yeah, but that's just because
Is that how you wake up every morning?
I don't think you
Get
understand
out of
what-
bed
It just
fuming?
I don't think you
into a
understand what the
rage.
question is here.
No, I clearly don't.
You're something that is completely random that fills you with
How
rage.
many alarm clocks have you destroyed?
None. Well, that's not true. One.
One morning of his not
So
having it.
and a Mac Miller song, it starts with the alarm clock. Can't listen to it.
Really?
Nope. No way. Can't even listen to
I
it.
feel like this borderlines on phobia.
Yes.
Well, you have a phobia
That's what I'm
of
trying to
alarm
go
clock
for here.
sounds.
Patrick, what's something that just fills you with rage?
Patrick, what scares
Fills me
you?
with rage.
Yeah.
List all your fears.
What's something that fills you with rage?
Where's your self-esteem?
Oh, yeah. We forgot that question. What fills you with rage that's like...
What fills you
That's
with
my
rage?
self-esteem.
It
My
lowers your
self-esteem fills me with rage.
Does it?
No.
That's what it's like having low self-esteem, though.
Okay,
Just disappointed
answer the
in
question,
yourself.
Patrick.
Just something I hate.
Yes, that isn't like a person.
I'm not a very hateful person.
Okay.
Patrick's
sorry,
too nice of a guy, Storm. You're trying to
I
force
honestly
him
don't
into
think
this
I
role.
hate anything like that.
All right.
The correct answer is mayonnaise.
There
Mayonnaise
we
is
go.
not
Does
great.
it fill you with pain
What about
and
like
suffering
hot
inside?
mayonnaise?
It really does. It fills
hot
me with
mayonnaise.
You know when you like?
Yeah, okay. See,
I
that's a
can't
good
even-
answer.
I can't even walk
That's
past
a
it in a store.
B+.
Really?
See, that's
No.
what I'm going for
No,
here.
I believe
that's
it. Well, I
What,
believe
do you
it.
have something? Yeah, go ahead.
Pickles.
What?
Pickles.
Hate pickles.
You hate them.
Why?
Hate 'em.
Why?
They're good.
They're not good.
Have you tried all the different kinds? There's a few different flavors you can go for. There's like the more sweet ones.
Yeah, see, I don't like the sweet, but I like the
I don't like
dip.
the
I like the
sweet.
sweet, but not the other ones.
Velasquez.
When they're in those jars, they look so gross.
Yeah, they do.
It is kind of weird.
Do you know what are?
you have some?
Aren't pickles grapes?
No.
Cucumbers,
What?
I think.
Yeah, they're petrified
Grapes?
grapes, aren't they?
Just leave them as
Petrified.
cucumbers.
Oh, they're cucumbers.
That's called a rock.
Are you serious
What
right
did you
now?
think a pickle looked like?
Well, it's the purple one.
There's no purple pickles.
I feel like we're on a different
All
page.
right, do we have another question
Yeah,
here?
yeah, we
What?
do.
As far as the most dumb thing I've seen recently was that grape pickle thing that just happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Thanks for the support.
I hate a sound, and that sound is two pieces of styrofoam together,
Yes.
squeaking.
Yes.
Ew.
This just became ASMR.
We have styrofoam in the studio. We could make this happen.
Reverse ASMR. You just take
Please
the
don't rip
sounds,
those off
put
the
them
walls,
into
though.
the microphone.
Nails on chalkboard, put it right up to the mic.
What's your least favorite thing to hear?
All right.
Where's everyone's self-esteem at today?
Yeah, where's everybody's self? First, we start with Ryan. 0 out of 10, where 0 is the best.
What?
What? Don't flip the scale.
I'm at a 10 then.
Sounds positive.
Glad to hear it.
I came very unprepared, and I just feel very sad that
You're not
I can't
alone,
answer
don't
these
worry.
questions very well.
Why are you sad?
So I wish I could be witty and funny, you know?
Ryan's been crying this whole time. He's just been beside himself. You can't see it though. My self-esteem's at like so 0's the highest.
Worst. Yes. Zero's the
So
highest.
zero's. I'm saying I'm like at an 11.
That's good, yeah.
Wait, we flipped
Why?
the scale?
Yeah, he flipped the scale.
flipped the scale.
Why are you at an 11?
Why? I don't think I like the shirt I'm wearing today. I feel like I went wrong a lot of places, you know, so far, leading up to this.
Okay. All right. Well, good enough.
Well, I feel like a 5, so it doesn't really matter that we flipped the scale
It's
at all.
really
so.
neutral. Yeah, played it safe there. See that? What about you, Patrick?
Played it safe like this is a sport.
Yeah. It's a good play. Good play.
Executed beautifully. I'm probably like I don't know, 6 or 5, something like that.
I'm having a hard time like understanding where that leaves you because of the flipped scales.
Somewhere
concept.
that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's negative or positive.
It's a poorly edited scale.
It is poorly thought out.
What a great joke.
Thanks. That's a strike, by the way. That's definitely a
You
strike.
can't get a
you or me?
strike
What?
for that joke.
That's definitely a bad joke. That's a terrible.
I feel like there should be some formal process.
Yes,
to
it's
decide.
me giving strikes, so I gave myself a strike.
That's not fair.
Can we strike out? What happens when we strike out?
How about we strike
You have to leave the room, remember?
Why don't we strike you for inviting us to that bar and then getting us thrown out?
That's not a joke. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of funny.
My
It's real
self-esteem
life.
is at a 4. No, 6. No, it's at a 6.
And that's bad, right?
That's bad.
Okay. I can tell. The hair today, I feel like, is a culprit.
Yeah.
I'm digging
Yeah.
it.
That would
You're
lower
quite
my
the look right
self-esteem.
now, Storm.
I don't know what I look like.
I don't know how those glasses has stayed on your face this entire
Pretty much
time. 'Cause
magic.
there's no.
Went to the hospital. You gonna
I
tell your
did.
Story?
You went to the hospital?
Yeah, I went to the
With
hospital.
your
You
eye.
gonna tell your story
That's dumb.
when we come back?
Why'd you go to the hospital?
Oh, I guess that is an interesting story.
Is it for your eyes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your eyes?
Okay. All right. We'll get back to that. Miss it. I don't know where to go
Miss it?
here
It doesn't
because
really
you're
matter.
both using
It doesn't really matter.
Ms.
Coffee
Can you
Guy.
marry them right now?
Let's marry them on air.
Yeah,
Wait, I'm gonna get ordained.
Real quick. I think it is that quick of a process.
I already am, actually, guys.
You are really?
I'm a minister. I'm not even kidding.
For real?
I did it online like senior year of high
Universal
school.
No
Life
way.
Church?
No way.
What?
Universal Life
University,
Church?
yeah.
Nice.
University of Life.
The University of Life that I graduated for churching.
Yes, the Universal Life Church.
No, that's a thing.
But he's already ordained,
Yeah,
so he
I'm
can do it
ordained.
right now. Can you do it right now?
Yeah.
Do it right now.
What, we
do it right
don't
now.
do that.
You guys want to get married?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait,
What?
legal? I don't think.
It's legal.
It's not, I don't,
We need witnesses, right?
He says, yeah, let's do it.
Quick. Do you know your vow? Like, do you guys have vows prepared and
No,
everything? Well,
no.
do you need those?
Do you even like
What's
her?
the procedure?
I say those in my sleep, so I'm ready.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She's ready.
She's ready.
She's
The
ready.
person that doesn't like mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah. So every time I make chicken salad, she just makes awful noises at me.
Because of mayonnaise.
I don't actually think this is
I'm
going to work out.
I'm ordained.
That's how fast that is?
I have a certificate.
You did
and
it
everything.
just now?
Yes.
Wait.
I'm ordained.
Really?
Yes.
It has your name on it. Print it.
We gotta go to a break.
Is that to scale?
Order your official documents.
Coming up next, Coffee Guy and Ms. Coffee Guy get married.
Dun,
Live
dun,
on air.
dun.
So we're back. The Poorly Edited Podcast. I'm so sorry if you've been still listening this far. I mean, it's just...
Can we talk about how Storm is actually legally allowed to marry people now?
I
Ryan.
feel like that's too much power.
Is that okay?
What
No.
a time to be alive. It was actually
All
like
right,
a minute.
everybody.
Some
We have
people-
our wedding script. We are ready to go.
Dun, 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 dun.
And
Before
I'm
we...
being very serious. We have a script.
We actually do.
I can marry them right now.
Do you want to do it? Are you ready?
Together.
Yeah, we can do it together.
Double the power.
Would they get legitimately
Yes.
married by this?
You
Yeah,
get
you
double
can
married.
get tax break.
I actually don't know.
No, I don't know.
We have no idea.
What's
No, you have to buy a
We need like a marriage.
you have to buy
No.
Disclaimer. We will not be officially married after this. Disclaimer closed.
If you want to get married, come on the Poorly Edited Podcast.
We have two
We'll marry-
ordained ministers.
Marry you live on the...
Oh wait, no. At the end, after you say I will and then say not, and then it's not official.
Well, no. They don't have a marriage license.
That's also
So
a thing.
that,
That makes
So just
more
go
sense.
for it.
all right, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
This coffee guy, come on over.
Put on your wedding
Weirdest
dress.
thing I've done in a while.
All right, first thing, Ryan, tell us about your solo, and then come back.
Oh, yeah. Very off topic.
Little off topic.
They're gonna
but-
get married, but also I make electronics music on my own, my little solo project.
What's that called?
We're called, well, it's not where, it's me.
Oh,
I am called Mungo. I do it under the alias Mungo. That's how I push. Oh wait, that's Mungo.
Bongos?
Do you know how to say your own band name? Or?
What?
His own.
Okay.
Can you spell it?
Didn't you come out with a?
It's Mungo.
Okay.
Didn't you come out with
also on Bandcamp? Too.
Yeah.
So check that stuff out.
You have a lot of stuff.
MungoMusic.bandcamp.com.
You have a lot of stuff on Bandcamp. You have several EPs.
Yeah, I do. I try to, I just take, I use Logic, and then I use my MIDI keyboard, and I just, try and hit different electronic genres like trap, vaporwave, experimental stuff, whatever, you name it. I just try and cover it all.
And you just came out with a new song last night?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was
It's called Turnaround.
And you have other stuff too. I didn't actually listen to anything else, but there are other songs from just your solo stuff, right? Okay. Yeah, that new one, I really like that. That was cool.
Yeah, thank you. That was the first time I ever tried actually you can't see the air quotes, but singing.
I was not expecting it. It was totally out of left field, and I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, you took the leap.
Yeah, it's got good reception so far. So please check it out.
It's legitimately well produced.
All right, Chandler, you're gonna have to move so we can sit down, Miss Coffee Guy.
All right, fair enough.
You can be the flower girl.
Oh, that's a great idea.
What?
You want to be the flower girl?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Where's your flowers?
Do you have any flowers?
ring?
Is there a ring?
I don't know if you know this, Chris, but we didn't actually expect this to happen today. So no, we don't have a ring.
I have a different ring in my
Yes,
pocket.
there's the ring.
Yes.
We have a ring.
Ring.
That's Coffee Guy's ring.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
there's even a little bit of coffee on it.
There you go. I gotta hold that
very
one.
appropriate.
I'm the
Coffee
one.
Guy's
There you
ring
go.
is the top of a Dunkin' Donuts container.
Yeah,
With a
it's
little bit of
lovely.
coffee residue still on it.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
First, we need some introductory music. Chandler
feel like
and
that's-
Patrick are going to start singing together.
No.
Are we?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. How does that go?
That's enough.
think it's good.
All right. Thank you to the friends and family that are here today to celebrate the union of Mr. Coffee Guy and Miss Coffee Guy. This occasion not only marks the beginning of their marriage, commitment together, but it is also a commemoration of the love nurtured and shared between these two. Together, they embark today on a new life together, built on the foundations of trust, compassion, and mutual respect.
Who gives this bride today?
I don't know any of you.
Lamont.
Say I
give her
do.
away.
Just say, everybody say I do. 3, 2, 1. I do.
Are we all married?
Yeah, we're all.
Oh my God.
There's anyone in
What have we
attendance
done?
who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage, you may speak now or forever hold your peace.
Marriage is an ancient human tradition. The personal and social merits that accompany the bonds of marriage have led it to its continued endurance and have paved the way for us to be standing here before the universe celebrating the union between these two people today. Marriage is a truly and magical gift. As Mark, I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that.
So there's a lot of things we can skip.
At this time, before proceeding with the bonding ceremony, I would invite the couple to share their vows. Mr. Coffee Guy, would you please deliver your first?
I promise not to make my coffee smell too coffee because I know you don't like coffee.
She doesn't like coffee?
She doesn't like coffee.
She's Mrs.
Or
Coffee
men.
Guy. She doesn't like coffee.
Mrs. Coffee Guy,
You should rename yourself for her sake.
will you deliver
That'd
your
be
vows,
romantic.
please?
I didn't prepare this, so I'll try not to make fun of the coffee ever again.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
I'll probably fail, but I'll try.
All right, Mr. Coffee Guy and Mrs. Coffee Guy, please join hands.
The hands have
They
been held.
did, Yeah.
Mr. Coffee Guy, do you take Mrs. Coffee Guy as your cherished
What was that?
as your cherished wife?
You put the wrong names in the wrong spot. This actually happened at a wedding we were just at.
In front of these witnesses and promise to stay by his side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live.
Does coffee taste good?
Mrs. Coffee Guy, or Mr. Coffee Guy, do you, which one is saying what? Just say I do.
Well, it was a joke. Because I said, does coffee taste good? And yeah, coffee tastes good. So yeah, I do.
Miss
Thanks.
Coffee Guy, will you
Beautiful
trade?
vows.
Will you take Mr. Coffee Guy as your cherished husband in front of the? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Will you take him as your husband?
I do.
All right.
Peer pressured into a wedding.
The wedding
Yeah.
rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. I give you blah, 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 blah. Okay, give her the ring. Put it on.
Okay.
I go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What is that?
It's a ring. I'm trying. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a weird
What is going
ring.
on?
It's tough. Make this.
Mr. Coffee Guy and Miss Coffee Guy.
I haven't done this right
By the
yet.
power of...
I don't have a ring.
Hey, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to marry you.
Here you go.
By the power
Other
vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of Pennsylvania, I am pleased to pronounce you...
Sorry.
Let's do it together.
Wife
and husband.
Sealed
Together today, both in law and love. You may kiss the bride.
Miss Coffee Guy, you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the privilege of presenting you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Coffee.
All right.
Wait.
This is cough.
Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Coffee Guy and Miss Coffee Guy. Coffee Guys.
So you want to go to my math class for a honeymoon? That's where I
I
got
would
it.
love to.
Okay, great.
What? The poorly edited marriage.
Yeah, I think you guys should check your Twitter now.
Ryan, thank you so much. I didn't think this would happen today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I'll never forget this
You
moment.
saved.
That's true.
That's a good point.
It's the best.
Wait, is this our...
The Twitter's on fleek right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. Sam tweeted it. Sam,
my
how'd
God.
you find time to tweet during your marriage?
Well, it was boring, so I just.
Wow. Thanks. Thanks.
Patrick, do we have time for the trivia?
Part of it.
Okay,
Awesome.
let's do it.
Let's do marriage trivia.
Well, I don't...
Nothing prepared on that front.
Yeah, I don't know.
No material for that.
All right, so we're just gonna do.
Yes.
I have a bunch of horror movie franchises.
Go for it.
I'm gonna say the franchise. You guys have to guess how many movies are in the franchise.
12.
Correct. No. So the first one for Coffee
Stop
Guy.
rocking back and forth.
How many
Making me uncomfortable.
how many movies are there in the Saw franchise?
7?
He's right.
Wow, I've
Wait,
never
wait.
seen a single...
Was that just him?
That was just him.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
All right, Ryan. How many are in the Friday the 13th series?
5.
11.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
What's that? 13.
All right, Chandler. How many are in the Halloween series?
4.
10.
It's not even close.
Storm. How many are in Nightmare on Elm Street?
3.
It's 8.
Wow.
You guys need to think bigger.
You guys need to think big.
Come on, guys.
Am I the only one who has a point?
Yeah, you have a point.
Oh, boy.
All right, how many are in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Coffee Guy?
Man.
I think that's 7.
I don't think it's that high. Is it 3?
It's 8.
Wow. Okay.
What?
How many are in Alien, Ryan?
3.
That's
not true.
Nope.
Wait.
I'm going with my lucky number 5 again.
Does Prometheus count?
6.
Ooh.
That shouldn't count.
There's a lot of questions we
Those
have
are
on this one
prequels.
because there's.
I think I counted the prequels.
2 prequels.
So
You count the prequels?
Prometheus.
It's in that series. It's like the franchise.
You have Prometheus, Covenant, Alien 1, Aliens, Alien 3, and
Alien
Alien
and
Resurrection.
Alien versus.
So
Do
how
you
many
count
is
the
that?
crossovers?
No.
Was it not Alien 2?
Yeah, it's called Aliens.
The correct answer
Get
is. Did anyone actually answer that?
I don't know. We counted.
You went with
didn't
5,
count.
right? It's 6.
I
Hey, thought it was not bad.
I'd like to interject for a moment,
Yeah.
and I think my mom may have listened to us get married. So that's
That's
cool.
weird.
Oh, congratulations.
Was it
hon.
positive?
Yeah, can you please tell her it's not like
Is it a
legally
positive
binding? It's
No,
not.
it's legally
Well,
binding.
no, it is. They're already.
They were legally married.
All right, Chandler.
There was 2 ministers.
Claim it on
That's
your
like,
It
Claim
wasn't
it on your
our
taxes.
names.
Ah, loophole.
Chandler, how many movies are there in the Predator franchise?
There's
Excluding Alien versus Predator.
Predator 1. There's Predator 2. There's Predators, and aren't. I'm gonna say 3.
There is 4.
What's the 4th one?
I'm not sure.
It's not. What?
I didn't put those
The
in
4th
here.
one isn't out yet.
What?
Yeah, the 4th one's not out yet.
Wikipedia says otherwise.
Oh, maybe it did come out and it
I
was
don't
a
know.
flop. I don't know.
I went on Wikipedia and counted them, so like
Oh.
maybe it's I don't know. All right, Storm. How many are in the Leprechaun series?
Ooh, that's scary. 3.
11.
7.
You know who's in the first Leprechaun?
Who?
Jennifer Aniston.
Really?
Yeah, it's
We
weird.
can hear you back here. We can
Really?
hear you
Very
fine.
weird.
See, I don't have headphones on,
No, that's fine.
so I can't hear that.
So who's our winner? Coffee guy?
I don't know. Is it?
I think you're the only one who got a point.
Am I the
so I'm
only
gonna
one
say
who
it's
got a
you.
question right?
yeah, Lamont
get-
got all
let me
those
get your
questions
prize.
right, actually.
No, he didn't. He didn't. What's my prize?
Every single one right.
Is it another picture of Bruce Willis?
The prize is Jennifer Aniston.
Is it a real
from
wedding
Leprechaun.
ring?
It's another wedding ring.
Oh my God.
It's actually no chicken noodle soup.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Aw.
That is guaranteed vegetarian.
No chicken noodle. That's all it's called. It doesn't even.
It's not just no chicken noodle.
It makes it sound like it's just broth.
It literally,
no
literally
noodles
could be
and
anything.
no
It's
chicken.
just not chicken noodle.
Oh, it's vegan.
Tomato bisque.
Have you ever wanted chicken noodle soup but without the thing that makes it the thing? Well, now here it is.
I want a pina
All right.
colada with no pina colada.
That was the best place to take that.
You wanna plug your stuff, guys?
What'd you say?
You wanna plug your stuff?
Sure. Ryan, I know you did it in the first 3 minutes of the show. Recap.
Yeah, please check out my band Tavertein. We work really hard on our stuff. It's tavertein.bandcamp.com.
How do you spell Tavertein?
So it's Tavertein.
Okay.
And then also, please check out my electronic solo music. I also, work very hard on that. It's sorry, I got distracted. It's mungomusic.bandcamp.com. Please check that out.
M-U-N, right? Or is it
Yeah,
M-O-N?
Mungo music. mungomusic.bandcamp.com.
All right.
Shout out to Monty Productions.
That's Lamont who is recording this video
Thank you, Lamont.
and who got all the trivia questions right.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And then you can check out my YouTube channel, Sly Elliott, coming out with videos every week, and that's pretty much the extent. Yeah, actually, the vlogs come out every week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Storm?
Storm?
Storm the Intern, YouTube.
I don't actually have anything on my Coffee Guy YouTube channel right now, but please check out our YouTube channel, The Poorly Edited Podcast, as well as looking at our Facebook page, The Poorly Edited Podcast. We try to do a good job in making sure all the episodes go up and promotional stuff and things like that. So
I just
definitely check us out.
I just like to say my friend actually objected to the wedding, but he was too late.
Oh wow, we almost
It's already
had a
happened,
chance.
Dan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, that's it for the week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Storm, you want to
Time.
take us
Throw
out
us
or
out?
something, or are you just going to look at the news?
Storm's just on Twitter.
Yeah, this was the Poorly Edited Podcast. To everybody in the,
Back up!
to everybody in the cafeteria at El Tri-C, we apologize. If
Oh,
you're
it's
still
already
listening.
turned off for sure.
Oh man, yeah.
No, they'd rather be silenced.
Yep.
than-
Okay. Well, we apologize to everybody who had to listen. We truly apologize. Even if this is recorded, we're sorry.
You're
So have a great day. Hopefully your self-esteem is above a 6.
hopefully your self-esteem is a 0.
Cocktail
Yes,
hour
let's
for the wedding
scale.
will be between 4 and 5, so please come to that. That'd be great.
That'd be great. Yeah.
A wedding
All right.
reception, yeah.
So have a great day.
See you.
Oh man, when do you need me to bring that fader up?
As soon as that baby's down.
Yeah, I'll DJ your stuff for you. Like mix it live.
Sounds
After
legit.
this cut.
You want to hear something like
Tell me
that?
when. and I'll go. Okay.
I'm not
Say no.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like, no. I was like,
Because I'm sure you know how to make it, but like I can bring like turntables and do the
yeah,
actual
that's
stuff.
sick, dude. Dude, that was something I'm interested in.
This
doing
is-
with
this is
cocktails.
Mr.
I don't know how to go
Coffee
about it.
You want to bring me to one of your shows with your band? I'll do your music before.
Oh shit, you mean like my actual band? Tavertein?
Yeah, before the Tavertein.
No, we could, honeymoon.
Or if you guys want some type of electronic music, I can do that for your band too.
Check out my electronic stuff.
Who is this?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I think it's called.
I wanted to mention this on the podcast, but we got to get you in contact with Dan for the mixtape.
Yeah, I definitely-
Oh yeah, I talked to him about that.